Welcome back to Vanessa's podcast. Today is a very special episode. Today it's an episode dedicated to my son, to my family, to all the people who have helped me through my challenges and through all the obstacles that I went through this last year. And for all the wonderful people who have helped me since I have been in Ohio. So thank you to all, and thanks to all my new friends on social media, including Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all my new business friends, all the associate partners that have come through, all the wonderful writers and authors out there. Welcome to this wonderful place, the place where you can speak your mind, a place where you can write your story, a place where you are free. You are free to just open up and just be you and be free. So, and that place, of course, is the company Victorious You Are 16 for the people who are listening for the first time. Go back to the episode and find out more. Just go visit the website. That's usually the easiest way to find out about us. We started in 2017, so we're going on a second year already. Third year. Here we are in 2020. It's been a long road for me. I had to make a major change in my life, and to prove everybody that change are possible. I just moved to a new place, a wonderful view, beautiful, absolutely beautiful place, and I never thought this day will come. Have not had my own place in over 8 years. Maybe less, but still that's a long time. And when you find yourself, disabled a little bit because you under the, control of the addiction and because all the, the PTSD, all of this stuff is freezing you and all the fear is freezing you to stay still and not do anything. You're not able to actually achieve success. You're not able to achieve your goals. You're not able to complete the simple tasks. You're not able to follow through. And most importantly, you're not able to make a true connection. In life, in friends, friendships, or in work, or in business connection. So that's super important, I think, for people who are living in a isolating state right now, to break free of that and realize that you cannot survive in this human world without human contact whatsoever. You have to. We're just like cobayes or animals. We don't have a love of a connection. We die slowly inside and we lose a sense of self, and you can easily lose your way if you stay alone too long. You really need to be surrounded by other people. You can always have the people you want to have around you. You can always have the best people, but you have to have people around you. And then you have to try to create the circle of love. You have to try to create this good amount of people that you want. A good atmosphere, what you wish to see in your circle, really. So, here's the thing. I never thought I was gonna be able to be on my own again. So it's weird in a way, because I've been dependent of people for a long time. which was the opposite of me in the past. We all go through, transition in our lives, and I was one of them. And so I think that if it wasn't for my son and his well-being and for his future life, then I don't know if I was gonna have the strength to conquer my alcoholism, which I wanted to, but it was really hard to do it alone in a very hostile environment after all the traumas that I had gone through in the past also. And lots of years of mental abuse I went through, and it was not healed for lots of years, and physical and sexual abuse also. And so after all this, I tried to get a little bit help here and there, but I was never really healed, and it was hard for me to reconnect with the people that I knew. It was always hard for me to be the person I used to be. It was really hard to face that. It was really hard to be seen differently, to lose a part of yourself. Like I felt like I had lost that part of myself, that part that followed me through my whole life until all the trauma started around 2006, 7. And so it's been a long and hard road, but I recover. I'm stronger than ever. I'm feeling wonderful. Very grateful for all the help. Yes, I'm older. I'm more tired, like everybody else. We all go through things, and we all tired, and we all have problems. And I think it's really important to find your peace, your center, and then reconnect with you. Pieces of yourself who actually mean something. Reconnect with your soul, and reconnect with your passions and your desire. And that doesn't mean you have to reconnect with the 20-year-old self of yours or the 10-year-old self of yours and be that person again. Doesn't mean you have to be a 25 years old self of yours, or be that 30 years old, old self. It means that you have to be yourself now, that new perfection of yours. Like, we have to reinvent ourselves every single day, basically. And yesterday was not the same as going to be right now, and it's never going to be the same as going to be tomorrow. So there's no point of trying to be the person you were in the past, or maybe because you were more successful or prettier in the past. It's better just go with the flow. Be you. Don't try to be something else you're not. And just, let go of fear, let go of the anger, let go of the hatred around. And, you can't stop it. It's going to be out there. But you can choose where you want to go. You want to be around that? Be around it. You don't want to be around it? Don't be around it. You get stuck in between? Find a way to get out and put yourself out where there's, better things for you. I don't think there's time in your life for you to waste any more time on stupidity, on things that anger you, on anything that makes you, suffer or anything like that. You have to start enjoying your life every single day and make the best of it. No matter how crazy and hectic things can get around you. And that's, and that's the key. That's really the key of success, of the happy you, the happy life that you want to create. It's that word authentic seems like people are taking that like a second level. It almost sounds like sometimes when somebody says you're authentic, and that's a wonderful thing, it almost like they're saying like, like Banana Republic or Lacoste or Ralph Lauren or Chanel, it's not a hype brand. It's just being real. That's all it is. But people have lost that. They have lost their way of being able to be real because people are not real these days. So many people are fake. A lot of people just don't know who they are, and that's the problem, and that's why they're not real. They're trying to be a different person than they are. So, and then they convince themselves when they are that way. And then there's the acting. So don't confuse with a person who's trying to be somebody else, who's pretending that they are that other person and they're not. And then the actors, there's people who just act. And then there's people who just do their job, so they have to kind of put on a show and stuff. So it can be confusing at times. And sometimes you do have to act and you do have to do your job. And you do, you do have to act differently. But overall, when you're not working or serving somebody else, I think that the easiest way is just try to be you, which means like you can't control that. The you inside you is just, so it's just the way it has to be for you to come out real, and bring out the best of you, authentic, being. Another thing, I want to mention is that I'm gonna quit Facebook for 6 months. So I'm doing a 6-month challenge. So if anybody's with me, like this, say I'm with you. I'm doing the challenge, and share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook. I don't have an account anymore, so I can't. You won't see me on Facebook. I'm sorry for all my group members. Please keep my group alive for the next 6 months. Spirit Guide and New Day, New Story. When I come back in 6 months, I hope to see, a lot of change, and I'm going to have 1 zillion of notification. And you're going to have to visit the website, contact me via email directly. That would be the easiest way. So I'm really excited about that because 6 months ago when I started with Facebook, I got addicted and I was going on that way too much than I should have. It was my way of connecting with the world, not being alone, finding groups. And so Facebook has a lot of wonderful things about it, but being able to go out there, be more part of the world, more integrated, more sociable, allows me to not need Facebook as much as I needed it back then. So I'm really thankful for having it when I needed it. But now it's time for me to quit because it took over so much of my life, of my interaction, my outside interaction with humans, with the world itself, without having to need to take pics of everything every time I go to a museum, not having to share everything and think about it all day, not making Facebook my priority all the time. Facebook was my priority. Getting likes was my priority. A lot of time it was very thrilling, very exciting, and I'm sure you all know what it feels like. It's very addictive and it's very fulfilling. And I was extremely addicted to it because I could not wait to just post it, usually very fast, as soon as I could. And if I didn't have Wi-Fi, if I could not share it, I would do anything in my power to share it fast. And the people who like it wasn't always people I actually knew, and that's the worst part. And I was always getting more likes on things that I didn't actually want to have more likes. So it's like maybe things I should have valued more, and then I didn't, and I was just searching for